Nana Patekar, welcome film is really vast.
Oh, even he knows.
I know, man. I watched this
Yeah,
comedy movies. Paul.
yeah.
Actually, it
It's
was
nice
all
movie.
started from there. Like ये सौंदर्य को बोलना था ना हिंदी, तो मैंने बोला सोचा कि यही दे देता हूँ.
Subtitles.
Yeah.
Okay.
ये लोग कन्नड़ा पे बात कर रहे थे, मुझे कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा था. मैंने कहा कि सबटाइटल दे दो थोड़ा.
सबटाइटल बहुत बढ़िया है वो. Okay. Come back to your session, guys. What we
Yeah,
are discussing.
Taj, before
Yeah.
we proceed, we had a question. Soundarya,
Yeah.
right?
Ask.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Like, why is it only like if like RIP 120 ನೇ ಯಾಕೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ? Like why they have
How the
given
values
only
have been given
120
like
for
that?
based on what?
This is a standard given by your CISCO and your IEEE. So based on the route distance, just imagine, suppose if you from Bangalore to, suppose this is your Bangalore location.
Screen share.
Okay, you have Delhi.
You have not shared your screen.
Okay. Let me, sorry guys. It's raining outside, guys.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
yes, it is
Taj.
raining.
It's raining outside in Bangalore.
Here as well in Kolar.
It's cloudy. Yeah, here in my place.
So what is the distance between Bangalore to Delhi, Bangalore to Hyderabad, Bangalore to Mumbai?
Delhi is very far. Mumbai is
We know that.
2000
What
meters,
is it?
approximately
Okay, Delhi is 500
500 to
kilometers.
600,
Uh,
Mumbai
1000
is
kilometers,
700, I think.
1000 kilometers.
700, I think 900, I think,
Yeah.
as per
Yeah.
analysis.
Okay.
How are you going to calculate this, guys?
This
How you are going to
Speed into
calculate?
time. Distance is your speed into time. In general, I'm talking about
Yeah, no.
Speed and
time taken.
No, man. I mean, he's
I'm
not asking
not
about
talking about the speed.
the
I'm not talking
yeah.
about the speed.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm talking how you calculate from Bangalore to Delhi is 2000 kilometers.
Based on the routes.
Routes, approximately 2000 we have calculated, right?
Yeah.
And even for the Bangalore to Hyderabad, it's 500 kilometers.
Yeah.
Oh.
So how you are going to calculate? And who has given this? So usually 1000 meters equals 1 kilometer, right?
1 kilometer. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Unit.
This is the standard, right?
Yes.
This is the standard. Okay, so based on these distance calculations, they have mentioned this value. Okay. If you talk about AD, okay, for all, for your RIP, why it is 120. Okay, so when they have calculated, okay, the RIP is going to work maximum 15 hops. 15 hop means 15 routers.
Okay.
After that, it's not going to work. It will not route the packet. It doesn't have the capability to reach all the 15 routers.
Okay.
All 15 routers doesn't have that capabilities. And still you can modify your AD value, guys. Because when I was learning for CCIE, so we used to change the modifications of your AD value for the RIP. But still, most of the things, guys, we are not using RIP for high-end configurations. Most of the organization, they are using your EIGRP and OSPF, okay, which has got 90 and 110. And especially this we are using because of the scalability. Okay, what about EIGRP? EIGRP is going to work maximum 255 hops. It was the CISCO proprietary. was Cisco proprietary. Now it is open standard.
That means
Open standard means when you want to configure EAGRP, only Cisco device you must configure, not in other vendor devices. Especially your EIGRP. It was Cisco. It was designed and developed by Cisco. You want to configure your EIGRP, you must buy their only Cisco device. It will work only in your Cisco router and switches. It's not going to work in HP, Dell, Huawei, or any other vendors. It's not going to work. So now they have made it open standard. Now EAGRP can be configured in all non-Cisco devices. The calculation of the administrative distance is a default for these all routing protocols based on their capabilities, based on the metric calculation. Metric calculation. Okay, what is metric calculations? There are a few parameters, guys. I think you might know about MTU, load, okay, bandwidth. There is one more thing: MTU, load, bandwidth, reliability, okay, and cost. And these parameters will call your K value. So this will be calculated by your EIGRP. Okay, MT maximum transmission unit, load, bandwidth, reliability, and the cost. Lowest cost is the best. Maximum, like see example. Suppose if you want to go transfer any material, okay, to Delhi or any one of the city, okay, any one of these cities, okay, whether you can take truck, right? Truck, how much it will carry? Up to 20 to 40 tons, right?
Yes.
What about car? How much it will carry? So not more than 500 kilo.
Okay.
Right. So this is nothing but your maximum transmission unit and load. Now what about bandwidth? Suppose if he is moving for the highway. Okay. So what is the speed? Means speed will increase, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Means your M2 will increase. Maximum transmission unit will increase, right?
Okay.
If you take the shortcut routes, like very horrible roads, small roads. So it takes time, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. It takes time. Okay. Then your bandwidth will reduce.
Okay.
Shortcut routes, because if you go to Hyderabad, okay, so as per these things, it has got 4 routes, different routes. So whether you can go from your Anantapur, Kurnool, and Hyderabad. Okay, there is other route. You can go via your Bellary also. Bellary, Aduni, and Hyderabad. And this route is more. I think almost 600 kilometers it will come.
Okay.
Okay. So here, there's other route we can go. Even you can go via your Chikbalapur, like Hindupur, then Gauribandur, and there's a lot of route, guys. Okay, who is going to calculate? This is going to calculate your algorithms. Algorithm will calculate your metric calculations. Based on this calculation, how to reach this guy, they have fixed the values based on their parameters, speed, these all things, calculations will be calculated based on this. They have given the standard AD values.
Okay.
Even though OSPF has got 110, 110 AD value, but still they are using it because of its scalability. Because it has got very good scalability, guys, especially for your OSPF.
Okay. And how many
Most
hops
of the
does it
organizations,
have? How many hops does it have?
it has unlimited.
Okay.
That's the reason we are using that.
Okay.
Right. So not only your organizations. So what about your entity? Because not only entity has got many branch. What about many? Only if you talk about only Bangalore, you can find more than 10,000 companies.
Okay.
Right. Do you think this EHRP and RIP is going to work there?
Mhm.
Not going to work, right? It's
Yes.
going to work only about 255, and this guy RIP only 15.
Okay.
Right. The other reasons they have fixed according to standard one, but still, if you are organization, because most of the organizations, so as per thing for small organizations, they will go for the static routing.
Okay.
Where I think 200, 300 sufficient because it has got ED value 1, right?
Yes.
Even network engineer also, he can remember this entire architecture of the these things, guys.
Okay.
How the router has been connected. Can we jump to the lab now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So routing protocol, guys. So let's start. I think morning I explained for the batch 1. I'll copy this topology if you don't mind. RS, I will take right from scratch, guys, so that we can understand. Okay. So this is my static routing configurations. So now let me take my router. I will take 2 switches. The PC, I will take 2 PC here, 2 PC here, and 2 laptops here, 1 server here. I will take auto connection
Auto cable.
from this auto cable. Okay. For the connecting class, for connecting from these to these guys, I want to explain something here important. So as we can see, I told you the cost of the router will depending upon guys. This is the Cisco 43,000 series, this ISR router guys. It is very good this one guys, router. So let me explain. ISR router, we talk about this one Cisco. So ISR router module. You see how it's look like. So this is your ISR router, guys. Let's open this physical diagram.
Okay.
So this is your ISR router, which is connected most of your this thing, guys. ISP side. It is available in India Mart. You can buy this one. This is refurbished one. What they have displayed, and this is your ISR router, guys. 4321. So now we are using 4331, right? This is integrated service router. ISR means integrated service router. Okay. So now we can see, guys, the cost of the router will be depending upon the module, right?
Okay.
Now there's no serial interface because I cannot connect to other router. To connect that one, make it hop. So we can take this NIM2T. So take this and drag inside. Okay. And on the button. So now we can able to see the connection. Sorry. So if you try to connect serial cable gas, make sure that you connect with serial this one, serial DCE cable, which has got a symbol like icon. You can see, right? Clock rate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so connect with that. Serial 0/1/0, and see there is no serial here. Can you see?
Okay.
It means we cannot connect it. So what we can do? We have to add this module also here. Okay, make it half.
Same here. Now you have to
Okay, so drag this. Okay, it's not off. Okay, now it is off. So we can drag, make it on.
Okay.
So now we can able to connect it now. You can see right now, it has come now. Okay. So now what are the things you are going to configure here? The first task is what we should do? Assign IP address as per the diagram.
Okay.
Second thing, what we have to do?
Second, two.
Configure DHCP so that automatically you get the IP address. Will not give manually, right? It takes time.
Okay.
Second one. This is my second point. Third one. Configure static routing.
Okay.
Okay. Fourth one, possible you configure telnet. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the task which you are going to do it now. Okay. So let's configure this. Let me help. Who is going to help me? The first thing is change the router name.
Host
Host
name.
name.
Host name.
Router host name. Router 1. Then assign the IP address. See the label there. Then you configure. So go to interface gigabyte 0/0/0. Assign the IP address. So before assigning the IP address, guys, let me write it down the IP address just to avoid the confusion. So I will write 192.168.1.100/24. Okay, and this one I will add a different network. This is 2.100. Okay, and for this network I will give 10.1.1.1/8. Okay.
Default server.
And this is my 2. Now you tell me, guys, how many networks are there here now?
2 networks.
10.1.1 and 10.1.2, it's same
Okay.
network, right?
Yeah, this is one network, and this is my one more network. There is one more network, right?
10.1.1.
Yeah, this is
This
also one
both.
more network,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so this is the Rangoli I had drawn it. Can draw who are good in that. I think girls are very good in that designing. Just to make you understand, guys, just how many networks are there? 1, 2, 3 networks, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So as per that, we'll give the IP address now. So what is the IP address for this guy? So 192.168.1.100. What is the mask?
225, 225, 225.
No shutdown. Then you have to give the serial, right?
Space
Interface serial
Serial
1/0, right?
Yes.
So what is IP address I have given? 10.1.1.1.
10.1.1.
Okay, so what is the mask for this?
255.0.0.
Yes, very good. Okay, so now, guys, remember we have to set the clock rate because, as you remember, guys, so you have to give the clock rate for one side. Let me explain that. So why we have to give the clock rate? So imagine this is your organizations. We are running a lot of router inside, which is connected for the ISP. Okay, So only ISP people, they can set the clock rate. Okay, this side, because they can manage and they can control your bandwidth. Okay, same thing for internal organizations. Okay, whenever your router is connected with any other router, okay, the capacity of your serial cable is very high. Okay, I'll show you that. We can control bandwidth. Okay, one side by default it will be having your DCE and other will be having your DTE interface. This one, end of this point, the connectors will be, so one side will be DTE, one side will be DCE. We can give clock rate always for your DC interface, not for this. Okay, means we can control your bandwidth. You can control your bandwidth. Okay, by default, we can give whichever you want. We can set the clock rate. The clock rate, if you give the question mark, so these are the list of clock rate we can give.
So how do we
Okay,
know? Is it DC or DT? How do we know?
You can see right there, this one clock rate here. Can you see?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And here this is no. Means by seeing that we can come to know we have to give the clock rate for this interface.
Okay.
Okay. Or else there's one more command. I'll tell you that. How to check that. Clock rate. So let me give. I'll give 64,000. Okay. Now you give the no shutdown. Okay. Still it is down. Right. It is showing. Still it is down because this side also we should assign the IP address. Then it will come up. Okay. Exit. So now what is the next thing I have to do? Configure DHCP, right? Okay, I will give entity network. So 192.168.1.0. So default router IP address, I'll give 1.100. Okay. The DNS, if you want to give, we can give.
I don't.
This Google, you can give it. Okay, show controller. Okay. Show controller serial 0/1/0. So if you give here, okay, we can see it has been set the clock rate. This is your DCE interface. Let me show you. It will show you. Yeah, we can see here.
Yeah.
DCE. Right, we can see. The command is your show controller serial interface 0/1/0. Okay, just remember this command. Because if you use the EBNG software, it will not show you any clock symbol there. Then in that scenario, you have to check. You have to give this command.
Okay.
Can come to know which interface is DCE. Okay, which interface is your DTE cable. DCE means data communication equipment, and DT is data terminal or data transmission equipment. Yeah. So now I think I must get the IP address for this one, right? PCs. Yeah. So I'm getting the IP addresses from DHCP. Okay, so this part is done, right? So can they able to ping each other to router? They can ping, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
From server to PC, they can ping because
Yes. Yes.
it is directly connected. Doesn't require any routing protocol.
Yes.
But they cannot ping to these guys.
Yeah.
They can ping with each other. So that we are going to do. So this is done now. Let's open this router now. Now we are going to configure this router.
Okay.
So go to global configuration mode. This is my router 2.
ALTO.
Interface gigabyte 0/0/0. So what is the IP address here?
92.168.2.100.
Okay, so give no shut. Exit interface serial 0/1/0, right? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so now IP address 10.1.1.2, right? Correct. So no need to give any. Suppose if you try to give the clock rate, see what happened. Okay, so this command is applies only for DCE interface, right?
Interfaces. Yes.
Right? Only DCE interface means we cannot set the clock rate for DTE interface. How do I check this one? Show control serial 0/1/0. We have to go there. Let me configure a DHCP. Then we'll go check that. That one. Will be entity network 192.168 2.0 network, right?
255.
Okay, so then default is 2.100. So DNS, I'll give different here. I'll give 10. And show controller serial 0/1/0. So we can see this is DTE, right? Can you see?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, this is a DTE. Means we cannot set a clock rate here.
Yes.
Okay. So let's check now. Now I have to get the IP address for this all PC, right? So this is done now. Is it I'm going fast, guys?
No, sir, it's fine.
No, it's all right.
No, Dash.
No problem, guys. Okay, now as per this thing, we have configured DHCP, we have done the IP address. So now we have to configure a static routing.
Static routing.
Okay, so how do you configure a static routing? So now if I am in this router R1, okay, if you want to reach to this network, in my network, if you want to reach to this network, go via this IP 10.1.1.2, or we can give this exit interface also, this interface, serial 0/1/0. We can give this interface name or IP address. So right now, we'll using your IP address, we'll do it. Okay. If you are in R2 to reach to this network 1.0 router, go via this IP.
Okay.
Understood, guys?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let's do that. So how we can configure? So go to global configuration mode. Okay. So IP route. Okay. I want to reach 192.168 2.0 network. Okay. 255.255.255.0. So who is my next neighbor? IP 10.1.1.2.
2.
2, right?
Yes.
This is 2. This guy.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it. So same thing. As we can see, guys, this interface is down. Can you notice? Router 1. Why it is down? Interface serial 0/1/0. No shutdown. Is it we are giving the IP address?
No.
Why it is down? Status is down. Test to up, right?
Because
Interface serial 0/1/0. Shutdown and no shutdown. I think somewhere you're pushing here. Show IP interface B. Here also showing down. Why it is down? Interface serial 0/1/0. No shutdown. Okay, now it is upright. I forgot to give no shutdown command.
Okay.
See, now it is coming up. Okay, so now we'll configure your static routing. So IP route to go to one dot network 255.255 one dot network, go via 10.1.1.
One.
Yes, 1. That's it. So how to check the static routing? Show IP route. Still is not ready. You can see it, we have got a show IP route static. Right. You can see yes, right? What is this S indicates? What
Static.
that is
Static.
static. Right? We can see the static, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, check from this side. Show IP route static. You can see, right? Static routing. This guy also learn. Show IP route. If you type, you can see it has been learned the static routing. S stands for your static route.
Static.
Okay. Now I'm in router 1 now. Just ping to any one of this PC for your 2 network. So I will give 192.168. I think 2.100, right?
Yes.
I can reach that. I think 2.1 is there. Yes. 2.2. I think 3 also there.
Yes.
Port 4. So now check from PC to PC. I want to check this server to this server, right?
Okay.
Put it this PDU. As you know, first packet will be dropped. Okay, ping once again from server to server. Success, right?
Yes.
Then ping to this laptop to this laptop. Yes, I can reach. Ping from this PC to this PC. Yes. Right? So now this is very simple configurations what I have configured. You understood, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so static routing is configured. So
Yes.
telnet will configure now. Okay. So how do I configure telnet? Create user. Okay, I will give Cisco. Okay. So your
Passwords.
privilege. Okay, privilege I will give 15. Okay, then I will give password Cisco. Then line VTY 0 and
02.
0 to 4. Okay. Login local.
Okay.
Okay, then right. Please say this. Same thing you configure from this side. Here also, here I will create a different user now. Okay, username. So here I will give your
Entity.
entity, your privilege, I will give all 15. Password, I will give entity. Line VTY
0 to 4.
0 to 5. Login local.
Yeah,
Okay, so
that,
now means,
Right. Save. Right.
yes, sir.
yeah, I guess in last lab, yesterday lab, we didn't use this command, right? Username, Cisco privilege command, that one.
No, password they have used instead of privilege, right?
Yeah,
We
but
can use
here
again.
we are, okay, so we are using both privilege and password. So
Yes. Yeah, we can
we
use it.
can do that.
We can use
3 options are
privilege,
there, right?
password.
Secret
Three
and
Yeah.
options are
password.
there. Yeah,
Mhm.
secret, 3 options, like whichever you want, you can use, no issues.
Cool.
So now check from server whether I can able to access my server. Just I change the color for these things. Can check telnet. So I want to access my router for router 2. The router 2 IP address is one, I think
So
2.100.
168.2.100.
Right. So
Sorry.
entity, right? entity.
Entity.
Yes. So IP interface brief.
Brief.
I can able to access it.
Yes.
So what about I want to access my router one now? I can access
1.100.
100, right?
Cisco's.
So
Yeah.
here is
Cisco.
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 Cisco. I can able to access router one, right?
Yes.
Show IP
Yes.
interface brief.
Brief.
Show IP route static. You can say, right? I can
Yes.
buy from my other PC also. I can able to access this. Understood, guys?
Yes.
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 Any questions?
No.
No.
Understood how to configure your static routing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of you, right?
Yes.
Just touch.
So can I go for next lab now?
Can you share this file, please?
Yeah, I'll share you. No problem. In the same file, I'm going to do another 2 labs, guys. In the same file. I will send at a time.
Okay.
Okay. So now what I'm going to do? So I'm going to copy the same topology. Control C, Control V. Okay, so I will take this one down. Okay, so this time, okay, I'm going to use 3 routers.
Okay.
Static routing using 3 routers. Okay, so here what I'm going to do, I will add one more router here.
Okay.
Same thing, I will add some PCs, end user devices. So we can see, guys, I cannot connect with the serial cable now. If you take this DC cable, I cannot connect. I have the port interface here, and this guy has no interface. So what I should do now?
You have to connect it. You know.
So what I
First
should
we
do
have
now?
to that module thing.
You have to add that interface.
Yeah.
Interface.
Okay, we have to
Typically.
add the
Interface.
interface, right? Just
Interface.
make it off,
Off.
add this interface.
Yes.
Okay, so now I can able to connect.
Okay.
Right? Now I can see, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So this all configuration same, which is already we have configured, right? Let's
Yes.
put it some color. Now you tell me, guys, how many networks are there here totally?
1, 2, 3, 5.
How many networks?
5.
5.
5.
5. Okay. So totally how many? We have the 5 network, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so as we can see, these 2 are already working. Same thing you are working. Is working, right? So let's put this side. So now assign some IP address for this interface, right?
Okay.
So I will give 20.1.1.1. This also I'll put it /8. Same thing, I'll copy this side as well. So this is
No.
my
28 or 8? 20.1.1/8 or 28 touch?
yes.
I know that already has it, right? You know, that 10.1.1.2/8.
This is different, right? This is different network. The tender network is belongs to these 2 guys.
Okay.
These interfaces. Okay, and these interfaces are belongs to these guys. These are belongs to this interface. Understood?
Great.
Yes.
Okay, so that the results I'm adding these interfaces here, IP addressing. So now we have to give IP address for this interface, this interface, and configure or whatever the configured we have configured here. Okay.
Yeah.
The first thing is what we should do first. Which router we have to take? These two are done. Only center router is one, which is connected for router 1 and router 3, right?
Yes.
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 So this time everything is configured only from right side, from your right side, from your laptop, which is from your router 3 face. This pink color, this one. We have to assign the IP address, which has got your this symbol, right? Clock symbol.
Yes.
Yes.
We have to assign the IP address, right?
Yes.
If you check there, show IP interface brief. So interface is not assigned, right?
Yes.
So you have to configure that. Okay. So interface serial 0/1/1, right? This one, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. If you want, we can see here. You can see, right? 0/1/1.
1/1.
Okay.
Okay. So what is the IP address given? What is the IP address for this?
20.1.1.1
and
255.00. Sorry. Yeah. 000.
then what I should do now next?
No shutdown.
No shutdown.
Yes.
No.
All of you, I should give no shutdown now.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, touch.
Yes.
Swati,
Yes. Taj.
sure.
Yes.
See here, I had to give the clock rate right here,
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
right?
That's something else.
This is become clock rate.
Okay.
64,000. Okay, now you give the no shut.
Okay.
Router 2 job is done.
Okay.
Okay, now you go for new router which is connected, new network. This is the new network.
Okay.
Okay. This is my router 3. So go to interface serial 0/1/0. Check the interface before you give the IP address, guys. This is serial 0/1/0,
0.
right?
Yes.
So what is the IP address for this?
20.1.
0.
20.1.
1.1.
Two.
How much? 1 or 2?
2.
2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, here no need to give the clock rate. So now we can see now interface it has to come up, right? You can see interface is up, right? You can see, right? Green color. Still this guy is down. We have to give the IP address for this guy.
Yes.
Okay, so let's do that. So interface gigabytes 0/0/0 IP address. What is the IP address I should give here?
168.3.
3.100.
Yes, okay.
255.
No, sir. Done. Then configure your DHCP full.
This is full.
This time I will use Cisco. Okay, network is 192.168.3.0. Okay, then default router IP address is 192.3.100.
100.
Okay, DNS. I will not give the DNS, guys. Okay, so let it come
Right.
the IP address automatically.
write to save.
Yeah, I will write. We'll do that. Okay, so I'm getting the IP address.
Yes.
Satya, are you there?
Yes. Yes, sir.
देखो अभी आपको मैं क्या क्या दे रहा हूँ देखो स्टैटिक राउटिंग ले लो डिफॉल्ट राउटिंग ले लो EHRP ले लो
बहुत सारे असाइनमेंट्स पेंडिंग है मेरे लिए.
okay just we assign the IP address still you not configured your static routing in your router 3 right you have to configure right
Yes.
yeah sorry guys so let's go there so IP route first understand how to configure here right now I am in router 3 guys okay how to configure if you want to reach to these two network that is your green color go via 20.1.1.1
Yes.
okay
Yeah.
Yes.
to reach to this 10 network this is also one this one right network
Okay.
okay to reach to this 10 network go via 20.1.1.1 okay
Okay.
now
Okay.
to reach to this blue color network that is 1.0 network go via 20.1.1 means gateways these guys very important
Okay.
right these guys very important so let's do that so IP route so to reach to 192.168 first 2.0 network that is my green color network right
Yeah.
go via 20.1.1.1
Okay.
okay
Okay.
now another thing is IP route to reach to 10.1.1.0 network so give the wildcard mask subnet mask go via 20.1.1.1 bad subnet mask
Okay.
then it should be 0 okay you can use 0 no problem okay then one more network is one network correct to reach to
Yes.
your blue color network that is 1.0 right
Yes.
gateway is same
Yes.
gateway is same for all right
Yeah.
okay now this guy is done now you check show IP route okay show IP route static so we can see this guy has learned right 3 network 10 network 1 network and 2 network so now check with this guy check with the center router show IP route show IP route static see this guy has learned only one right still he don't know 3.0 right
Okay.
Yes.
right so we have to configure here so configure so IP route to reach to 192.168 3.0 right
3.0. Yeah.
Yes.
Do it.
20 data.
go via how
20.1.1.2.
20.1.1.1.
20.1.1.2
One.
1 or 2
One.
Like
Two.
One.
Two. Two.
okay how many people are 1 how many people are 2
Two. Myself.
okay Rakesh is 2 okay what Swati other guys Satya
For
Vikas
me, it's one. Yes, one.
yes 1 then
Yeah.
other guys it's a 2 guys because for him he is a neighbor
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
for him he is a
Okay.
neighbor
He's the
Yes.
it's a
neighbor.
2 for center router his neighbor is 2 neighbors 20.1.1.2 10.1.1.1
Yeah.
is a neighbor
Yes. Yeah.
okay that is an asking 20.1.1.2
Two.
right now you check again do show IP route static. Now this guy has learned, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And 20 network, we should not give gas because it is directly connected. Directly connected network, we should not configure your any routing protocol. Doesn't require any routing protocol.
Okay.
Okay. So router 2 also done, right? It has learned this network, 2 networks, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
1 and 3. So now is your router 1. Check show IP route static. He has got only 2 network in this routing table, right? Okay. So now we are going to configure IP route
IP route
192.168 3.0 network.
3.0.
That is your yellow color
Yeah.
third network,
Yes.
router 3. 255.255.255.0. You go via how?
To 20.1.1.1.
What about other guys?
Yes. 20.1.1.1.
Anybody guys? Right now I am in this router, right?
Yes.
Okay, right now I'm in this router now. Okay, I want to reach to this yellow color network. Okay,
Yeah.
so who is going to take? Router 2 is going to take me to reach to this network, this all network.
Yes.
Okay, my next neighbor is 10.1.1.2, right?
Yes.
Right, I cannot give this one. From this side, he is a neighbor, direct neighbor. For
Yes.
him, router 1, this guy is direct neighbor.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we totally forgot that there is one that 10.1.1.2
That's
is
so
there.
confusing. Yeah. Usually,
Yes,
like,
that is the,
when you're, yeah, when there is something common, right? There should be like one IP, I thought. Like,
yes, so that's
that's
the reason I'm
confusing. Yeah.
asking. I know,
Yeah.
I know. That's the reason I'm asking before typing the command.
Yeah.
Okay.
Relay
Once you
cable.
practice, you can do it, guys. That is
Yes.
10.1.1.2,
1, 2, 2.
2, right? So
Yeah.
there is a one more, right? Network, 20 network, right?
Yes.
20. Huh.
20.1.1.0, 255.0.0.0, 10.1.1.2.
Mm.
This is 0. Fine. So now you check show IP route static. So now we can able to see, right, all 3 networks.
Yes.
Right. So can we ping to now I am in router 1, right? So 192.168. So 3.100. I can reach, right?
Yes.
3.1
3.
and 3.2, 3.3. Okay, so I have the reachability, right, for all the PCs.
Yes.
Okay. Even if you want to check from PC to PC, also we can check. Ping from this end to that last end from server.
Failed. First packet failed.
Okay. Now we're getting right.
Success. Yes.
So this end to this laptop. Now it is pinging everywhere.
Yes.
Right? So we have all the reachability.
Yes.
What about router 2? This end to this end.
First failed.
Okay. Now we have the reachability everywhere.
Yes.
Right? So can
Yes.
I configure from this laptop? Can I do the telnet, guys, for R1?
Yes, we can do
Yes.
that.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So this is my router 3, right? Router 3 PC.
Yeah.
So 192.168, 1.100, right? Oh, sorry. 100. right? What is Cisco, right?
Cisco.
This is my R1, right? The PC is which PC? This is third router
Third row.
network, right? I can
Yes.
able to access show IP route static. Working, right?
Yes.
Is it interesting, guys?
Yes.
It is very interesting.
Okay, let me save this one. This is your batch 2. This is, I'll create one folder here. This is routing
Static.
labs. Then I'll show you. This is lab 1,
Static routing.
static routing. Okay, so
Okay.
this is the lab, guys.
Okay.
How will do now? Can you able to do it, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All of you?
Yes.
Yes, touch.
Yes,
Able
touch.
to do it.
So can I jump for next lab now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now I am going to start with your default routing. Okay. So same thing, I'll copy. Like this. Okay. So this is my default routing. Okay. For default routing, guys, it's very easy to configure compared to your this router. So what I'm going to do, guys, just I'll remove my static routing which I have configured before, right? How to remove, guys? Show run. Okay. Let it the DHCP will be same. I want DHCP, right? I don't want to configure once again. So I want to remove only this part which I configured. Okay. So copy and paste it here. Go to global configuration mode, type no and paste. Paste. Gone. Type show IP route static. So we can see the routes. We can see this routing table. Okay. Same thing. You do it from this side. So I'll copy this. Copy. No and paste. This also can be done, guys.
Okay.
Show no IP. In real router also same thing, we have the option to copy and paste. You can say, right, there is no communication now. Now I am a router 1. If I ping to any one of this PC, I cannot able to reach. Even from the router 1 also. I ping 192.168 2.100. Right? So if you type show IP route, okay, show IP interface brief. So we have the IP address AZURE, nothing else we have configured. 1.100 and 1.1. So how to configure the default routing? So default routing is about configuring any network, any mask. In your organizations, especially for the ISP, because you don't know to configure different class A, class B, class C IP addressing concept. Okay, the default routing is very helpful, guys, especially for the ISP side. Suppose you want to connect with a new customer in the organizations. Okay, you don't know which are the IP addressing scheme they have used inside their organization. Maybe class A, class B, class C, doesn't matter. Okay, you just configure this command, default routing. So go to global configuration mode, IP route. Okay, any network, 0.0.0, any network, any mask. Okay. Neighbor IP address is 10.1.1. What? Who is a neighbor for R1?
10.1.1.2.
1.2. That's it.
2.
Yes. And same thing from this side also. IP route. So any network, any mask. Okay. So what is who is a neighbor for this?
10.1.1.1.
Yes, that's it. Show IP route. You can see this star indicates default route, guys. This star indicate candidate default. You can see the cost he has given 1 directly connected. Right. Now I think we can able to ping with each other. Let me ping to guy 2.100, right? So I can reach, right? I can reach. Okay. So this is the administrative distance, guys, which I was talking about. If you talk this for any one of this router, okay, if you type this, show IP route static, you can see administrative for static routing is 1. And 0, what is talking about? This is a metric calculation. Okay, he's telling that most of the interfaces connected directly to their neighbor router. By seeing this value, we can understand that the router which is physically connected to each other is not connected to the wireless. Okay, metric is good, right? Understood, guys?
Yeah, understood that.
Default routing is quite simple, right?
Yes.
Okay, you want to put some rangoli here?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
This is my one network, and this is my one network, and this is the other network. Okay. So let me save this. Understood, guys? Lot of lab today.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's understood.
Yes. Understood.
Right.
Understood.
done
Because
only-
yesterday we did the lab. That's it was like familiar actually. Yesterday we did the lab, right? Yesterday, when we sent the files, there we got to know. And after that, today's topic was like, easy to understand.
Also, compared to yesterday, it is somewhat interesting today because we almost we are familiar with the hands-on, right? So that's the reason.
Yes.
Let me see you guys.
Yes.
What about Swati, Joshua, Imelda, Piyush? सत्य कहाँ पे बैठे हो भाई? अंधेरे रूम में बैठे हो क्या?
घर पे हूँ.
That any mistakes at what we did it? You said you will check it out the lab. Whatever the
Yesterday I
mistakes you
checked
did.
Q1. You have checked. You are doing a small mistake.
Yes. So we have to. I don't know about others, but I have to come to know what is the mistake what I did it.
So what you do, guys? Okay, today, tomorrow, and Friday. Okay, what are the lab I'm doing it? Make sure that Saturday you send me.
Yeah.
Okay, so tomorrow I'm going to start with the RIP.
Okay.
Okay, so tomorrow I'll start the RIP.
Okay.
So, and therefore tomorrow I'm going to start with your EAGRP.
Okay.
Okay. In this, what are the lab you did? You send me at a time. I want one single file, all the labs. I don't know because a lot of people will send in the mails, right? The batch one, batch two. I'll get confused. Okay, all lab single file, and give the lab name. Like suppose you have done static. Okay, write static. Yes, you've done the RIP R. E means E. Static RIP EHRP and followed by your name.
Okay.
Like Vikas, like Rakesh, or Jai Shiva, your Piyush, Satya, or Kirtika, okay, Ishra, Saundarya, whatever this name. So that I can understand. You have done so and so lab with the name.
Okay.
Okay, so Saturday you send me.
Sure.
Because coming sessions still a lot of things is there. This is a very small lab, guys. What you did.
Okay.
पीयूष समझ में आएगा आपको?
Yes.
So what is metric, Piyush, in the network?
It depends. वहाँ पे 1/0 था तो वो 0 metric था उधर, right? It was indicating directly connected.
One is for static. Yeah, one is static AD value. So 0, he has calculated the metric 0.
It's directly connected.
Yes, because
so it was showing 0.
0 because it's not routing any traffic to other different network. सत्या समझ में आ गया आपको?
हाँ नहीं, मुझे कल वाला सेशन में पूरा मतलब मिस किया हो ना, वो वाला मुझे पहले देखना पड़ेगा।
नहीं, कल वाला तो मैंने आपको ये पढ़ाया था, स्विचिंग के बारे में पढ़ाया था मैंने, स्विचिंग का। आज फर्स्ट डे है राउटिंग का। दिस इज अ न्यू वन।
अच्छा,
न्यू डे, न्यू लैब, 9 सुबह। That is different. We are not concerned switching here, right?
Okay.
Where is Girish, Vinija, Kirtika, Saundarya, Swati? All are there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In the break time, you talk much. In the labs, in the training session,
I was
you keep
talking,
quiet.
sir.
Saundarya, you was talking.
Yeah.
What about Lakshmi, Swati?
I'm there, Taj.
Vinija? What about Vinija? Still a lot of people are there, right? Only I'm talking the people who is going to sync me. Varun Kumar, Veena, Yashika,
all the things.
Yashika, Dheeraj. What is Diya Bharati? Diya Bharati is a team lead, right? Bharat Venkatesh. Can I send one topology guys to configure static routing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So all of you, can you send? Can you accept the challenge? I'll give some little bit complicated. Or first you'll complete this one. Satya?
I guess.
Yes.
We'll complete this one, Touch.
No, I'll do one thing. Friday, end of the day, I'll give you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, tomorrow I'll start RIP.
Okay.
And day after tomorrow, I will start this thing, AZRP. I'll give some topologies. Okay, so let me show you one more thing. Why it's opening again? I think you can't see my screen, right?
No.
Yeah.
So let me share you whether it is working or not on the screen. That packet analysis I want to show you guys. Let's see. Where is my packet tracer, man? I think I had closed it. Did I save it, man?
Mhm.
I think I saved it.
And routing tables.
Okay, first I'll send you guys, otherwise it will get deleted. Oh,
Yes.
because a lot of files are there. Let me, where is your group? Okay, chart. Is it interesting, guys, today's session?
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was.
I explained a lot of things.
It was. It was interesting.
Raj, what about today's theory? Will you share that as well?
The slides. Yeah.
I think CCNA entire slide already shared to you, right? It is there.
As that
Yeah, it is there, guys.
should be. It would be.
Okay, so let's send one PDU to server and then start capturing. See, guys, how the packet is moving and where to where. You can see, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes, we can.
So then it is switch is sending to all, right? So then what I did, I ping from only from server to server.
Okay.
Okay. Again, this guy's server got reply and again is going back. Is going to reply back to your this server, guys. Just see the packet now.
Yeah.
It will come to this server. Got it right?
Yes.
Okay, and show all. I'm going to reset my simulator. Okay, clear events, edit filtering. So here I want to ICMP this all I'll say. I'll not do this. Okay, only this part will do. So again, I'm pinging again from this server to this one. So you can see how it is moving. If you want to move fast, so we can move fast. How the packet is moving. I want to show you the I'll see. I think stimulator. I need to check this. I want to show you the OSI model and how does it going to work. I think physical interface, I think you know, right? Which are the physical interface if you see. This is how the rack look likes. Can you see? Have you seen any rack, guys, like this?
Yes, I have seen that.
See, this is a rack, two racks where we configure static routing, right?
Mhm.
Two switches this side, two switches that side. I think you can take screenshot for this. They'll put it
It is
to develop the. Hmm?
it is more organized over here. Like when I did internship in BSNL, it was that
Hmm.
server room was much like web, all that wires and all
Mhm.
tangled.
Hmm. In wireless, you can see set background color. You can do these all things, which are the cable has been used here, console, or else you can console, we can connect one of this cable. This is a gigabytes cable is stuck, you cannot connect it. Uh, you can connect any one of the cable. Actually, this is the power, okay, where you can see. You can see, right? So where
Extension
this
device.
all the powers. See, even light also is getting blink. It look like a real rack. Can you see, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, done.
It's like blinking.
UI is awesome.
It's a nice, it's very good packet tracer, guys, especially for CCNA. So many and not only thousands, like billions of network engineers who are in top positions, they will know about the packet tracer. It's a cable connected to corporate office. I don't know what name. I'm not given any name. I don't know how it has come.
Okay.
What is this, guys?
So,
What is this one?
Maybe ISP
Hmm? This is
connected
server,
to
guys.
internet.
You can see, right? This is server.
Mm.
Right?
Server.
And this all the switches. And where we can see the end user devices, guys, PCs. You can see these are the lines, guys. These are the
yeah.
lines where it is connected for your PCs.
Mm.
These are the cables. Okay, I think did I send the file to you guys?
no. No.
No.
No touch.
No,
Let me save this. Okay, you are best to right. This is your best to. Replace existing one. Replace.
Yes, okay.
From your side, I think you can able to open files, right? Whichever the file I'm sending, all of you.
Yes, we
Yes,
are able to
touch.
open.
You're
Yes,
able to.
touch. Yes.
Okay, that's great because it is very helpful because as it is a online training,
Uh,
so that is very important because if whatever send you file I sent,
mm,
you could not open means it's difficult.
yes.
And tomorrow we shall start with your static routing test. Okay, any more question, guys?
No touch.
What?
No questions.
Piyush, Soundarya, Swati, Jayashwa, Emelda. Where is Emelda? She's there.
Yes, touch, I am there.
Yesterday you have sent the file, right?
Yes, I have sent.
Yeah, I have seen. So now I think today you can able to do it, right?
Yes.
Static routing. What about Swati?
Yeah, Taj. I don't have any questions.
No questions.
Yes, Taj.
Okay. What Piyush?
No questions. No questions, but
सत्या जी क्या कर रहे हैं आप? समझ में आया आपको?
हाँ मैं मतलब वही रिकॉर्डिंग्स देख के फिर से मुझे ये सब करना पड़ेगा एक्चुअली। और राकेश को मैं मतलब उनको कहा हूँ ये सब चीजें, तो आज रात को ही मैं ये सब करने वाला हूँ। कल कुछ मेजर चीजें जो मिस हुआ है मतलब मेरे से, वो आज ही रिकवर होना है मुझे, क्योंकि हर एक से पॉजिटिव साइन आ रहा है और मैं थोड़ा मतलब पजल्ड हूँ फिर भी। आज मैं कैसे करके इसे मतलब ये ओवरकम करूँगा।
तो अभी तो तबीयत तो ठीक है ना आपकी? हेल्थ इज नो इशू, राइट?
हाँ आज थोड़ा अच्छा लग रहा है मुझे।
इंजेक्शन लेके आया, अच्छा ही लगेगा।
अच्छा लगेगा इंजेक्शन लेके।
अच्छा,
क्यों
दे दो
भाटा
आप।
फोड़ा तूने?
मैं बता रहा हूँ, तो इंजेक्शन की डर से तेरे को तबीयत खराब नहीं होगा।
He just reminded him the pain of the injection again. He'll be feeling it now.
इसीलिए तो अच्छा जोक बोल रहा था ना सत्या ले, आलू ले लो कांदा ले लो।
Yeah, that's true.
नाना पाटेकर, राइट? डेलर।
Yeah, welcome away.
Okay, so can we wind up the session, guys?
Sure.
Yes, sure, touch.